Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Geraldine of Geraldine Coaching, and my angel card reading for this week for Monday the 13th of December. And I was thinking about the reading for this week, and because next week is a huge week with the full moon and the solstice and all of that, so I just very simply asked the angels, okay, what do we need to know for this week? What do we need to hear? Or what kind of guidance do we need? So the box that jumped out at me was the fairy cards. So I'm going to use those today and see what the fairies have to say to us. So in the meantime, as always, we'll just do a very quick grounding. Just feet on the ground, your eyes closed, or just soften your gaze and just connecting and taking a deep breath in, right in to the core, and as you exhale, dropping those roots right down into the heart of the earth, beautiful golden roots as far down as you could possibly imagine, and see them connecting in with that beautiful liquid light of Mother Earth. And then just draw that golden light back up those roots, into the feet, the legs, up the torso of the body, up the energy channel, up to the neck, down the shoulders, the tips of the fingers. It goes from the throat right the way up to the top of the head. And it goes from the crown, opens up, allows this beautiful light out about 3 feet, and it falls around you, right down under your feet, creating a beautiful seal of golden light. Beautiful protection from Mother Earth. So now, that grounding was only seconds, bringing your awareness back to the space you're in. And if you have your eyes closed, you can open them, keeping those feet right on the ground. So let's see what the fairies have to say to us today. I love a fairy reading because it's nice and light. And I think, you know, what's everything that's going on now in the world, and the pressure of Christmas, and that part of us that wants to hibernate with nature, and yet we're feeling pushed, you know, to get out there and to shop and to organize and to do all those things. So let's see what the fairies have to say. Okay, I'll just turn these over. Okay. Well, the first one is a perfect one. Everything's okay. And everything is okay. And I know it can be a stressful time of the year. I know we can go into towns and shopping centres and all of that and get bombarded with all the energy that's going on around there. However, when that happens, when I'm feeling under pressure like that, or I'm picking up on that melancholy energy around me, I go to gratitude. And this is what this is. I go to gratitude and I say, everything's okay. I really appreciate this cup of coffee. I really, appreciate just walking around, taking in what's happening. And that kind of shifts the energy for you. But the angels are also saying, I know we've been doing a lot of letting go, and clearing and decluttering and all of that, within and without, and they're saying everything is okay. And everything is always okay, really. So that's a good one. Everything is okay. And the next one is healing, healer, healed. So what you've been asking for to heal, the work you've been doing on yourself, that self-care, that, taking that time to go inside is working. That during this year, and I know we did a bit about forgiveness and we've done a bit about boundaries and all that stuff, but you are healing from that. You're healing from the trauma, maybe, of this year. You're getting past your fears to look in different directions, to try some new things. the work that you're doing is working. And always knowing healing, healer, healed. The healer part in there is you. Because the more you do for yourself in the line of self-care and nurturing, looking at things and taking a good look and say, okay, no, that's not working for me. It does have a ripple effect, because the happier you are, ripples around to people around you. Everywhere. Home, work, colleagues, friends, groups, all of that. It does have a ripple effect. So that's a lovely card. Healing, healer, healed. And I think what comes to mind with that is, in a big way, is that anywhere that we were, stepping in and taking responsibility for things, or getting involved in things that didn't involve us, or getting stuck in the dramas, that we are stepping out of that and saying, do I need to be here? Is this my fight? And I think that's what comes to mind when I see this. That we're healing from that codependent part of us, or that part of us that wants to try and fix everything when it's not our job. We're stepping out of that now. And this is perfect. If we can leave this behind us in this year, that would be amazing. And what a great card to get for the end of this year. It's telling you, doors are opening. You've cleared your way to go into 2022. And the next one, connect with nature, which is ground. Especially now with the energies coming up next week. With Christmas, it's alone. We need to stay grounded. So, we've been doing the grounding here for the last couple of weeks. It's only taking seconds. So take the seconds. When you step out of your car in town, or work, or anywhere you're going, put down the roots. Just visualizing. You don't have to close your eyes. You don't have to just visualize those roots coming down. Draw up Mother Nature's golden light. And fill yourself and seal yourself in it, so you won't be impacted. That's the purpose of that grounding. So grounding is huge. And I know with the dark evenings and that is not as easy to get out, but even if you can step outside the door for 10 minutes, put on your coat and have your coffee outside like I do from time to time, just to get some daylight, just to lift the spirits. So that's that one. And this one, I love this one. You've got the power. Because you have the power. You're in charge of your own life. You can choose. And especially this time of the year, I've talked a lot to clients and different people about Christmas, and, people fall victim to it, that it has to be this way, that it has to be a certain way, I have to do this. You don't have to do it. You can have the Christmas you want to have. And if that means putting your head under the duvet for the couple of days, do that. Or sitting in front of the fire with a book, do that. Or get out and meet friends for coffee, do that. And if you don't feel like spending that much time with family, don't do it. You're in charge. You've got the power, to say no. You've got the power to live your life the way you want it. And always when you're asked, if you're very quick to say yes to things and then beat yourself up afterwards, take a breath. I always say that. Take a breath. It's always easier come back from a no. There's no getting out of a yes. But if you say, no, that doesn't suit me, and then you can always say, actually, I am free. You know what I mean? So just take a breath and don't automatically go to that yes place, that people-pleasing yes place. Take a breath and ask yourself quickly, do I want to do this? Is this what I want to do? But you've got the power. You're in charge of your own life. You've got the power to do this. So that's what that's telling you. And perfect timing. The timing has been perfect for you. We always say, why didn't this happen to me last year? It's because you weren't ready for it. So now you're ready. It's perfect timing. You're ready to make those changes. You're ready to take the steps. You're even ready to step up and say, this Christmas I want to X, Y, and Z. Or going into the new year now, or next year I would like to feel, or I would like next year to look like whatever. It's the perfect timing for it. You've got the power, and now is the time. Now is the time to step in and step up and take charge. Regardless of what's going on around you, still your life. And are you going to look back, and say, why did I do that? Why? And I heard this so many times in the last couple of weeks. Every Christmas. Well, let this not be every Christmas. Let this be the Christmas. Well, last Christmas I did something different and it really worked for me. Let that be your story. Change your story. Change your story. If the last 10 Christmases were, oh my God, last Christmas I do the same thing. Change your story. You've got the power and it's the perfect time. And everything is okay. So if you decide you're going to make a change and you're wondering how other people will react, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. So what? They'll get over it. This is about you. When does it begin to be about you? Now. Now is the time that not just Christmas, it's just that it's December and I'm using that as an example. But you have to ask yourself, when is my time? When does it become about me? And it does now, because you've got the power. Everything's okay. And it's the perfect timing. You ground. And you step out of that pleaser place. You step out of that place where you're stepping out of it because healing, healer, healed. You're stepping out of that place where you want everybody around you to be happy at your own expense. That's done. That's going out the window. We're over that. This is about you. Stepping into you because you have the power and now's the time. Everything's okay. Ground. And you're there. You're ready. You're ready for it. So that's a really positive card reading for this week of December 13th. And I wish you a really great week. Keep in mind the grounding because, it can be a stressful time and, we're all under a bit of pressure. And, we want everything to be perfect. And we want everything to be nice. However, at what cost? So have a really great week. Keep grounded, keep grounded, keep grounded. You'll survive it if you keep grounded. And I will talk to you soon. Goodbye for now.